Hello, my name is Eli Stoneberg, and this is my KNPE 111 final, and this is how sports sociology and my desired career in the future as a sports chiropractor relate to each other. In the future, I hope to become a sports chiropractor for a sports organization or sports team. The organization I would want to work for most is the UFC Performance Institute in Las Vegas. My primary responsibility as a sports chiropractor for the UFC PI would be to adjust athletes to help them perform at the highest level possible. Why did I choose this as a desired career? Well, actually, I really enjoy watching UFC and other MMA events. It's my favorite sport, and just because of how highly competitive and interesting it is, and I thought it'd be really fun to combine my passion with my career. My purpose as a sports chiropractor for the UFC PI would be to help athletes compete at the highest level possible in a sport that is highly competitive and prone to injuries of athletes. In my future as a sports chiropractor, I will encounter many sociological issues, such as the issue of social class. Social class is a group of individuals with similar levels of income and education. Scenarios I may encounter within my future career that deal with the issue of social class are what you see here: injuries. Injuries in MMA can be very brutal, as you see here. Anderson Silva threw a leg kick at Chris Weidman, only to have his own leg break on impact. These injuries can often end careers of the fighters, leaving them financially broken and with no skills to get another job. I would also be working with these athletes to help them perform at the highest level after injuries such as these, and I would have to give them medical advice. Connection to the scenario and the terms of the course. Social stratification is when we assign classes according to the level of power, prestige, and wealth. Fighters are often in their highest level of social stratification when they are fighting, but after they fight, they often fall down into the lower parts of social stratification. Social mobility is when an individual moves up or down within social class. This can occur when there's a change in education level, wealth, or power. This is often known as the American dream, making it from the bottom social class all the way to the top. And sport is often seen as an effective form of mobility. Most fighters probably are fighting partially because of the money involved and what it can do for them as far as power and prestige. The principles to my solution are basically just preventing downward mobility, social mobility of the fighters that I adjust. I want to guide fighters towards financial security, and I want to prevent retired fighters from bankruptcy. So current and retired fighters would both be affected by my solutions. The strategies to this solution: I would give medical advice about the future to my athletes. If I see that they may not have many fights left, I would like to prepare athletes for retirement. I would do this mentally and financially, telling them stories about people from the NFL that have gone bankrupt very soon after. And I would attempt to create or promote unionization of UFC fighters. I noticed that there's no union for these UFC fighters, but there are unions for players such as NFL and possibly NBA. So I believe this would help fighters during their careers and mainly after their careers. These are the image sources I used. Thank you for listening.